Hi, I'm Damian Kulash from the rock band OK Go, and this right here is Ask a Grown Man. I'm your grown man for today. I'm going to answer your questions. Million Canterbury asks, do the years drag on significantly when you're a teenager, or is it just me? I don't feel 17, I feel ancient. Yes, Millie, they do drag on forever. They drag on forever for everyone, and it's a good and a bad thing, because your teen years are they are the most intense years you will live through. It really is like a war. Intensity on everything is turned up to a bajillion. You will feel the happiest you will ever feel. You will feel the angriest you will ever feel. You will feel the saddest, and you'll look back on this time. Oh, remember how wonderful it was when you were young? But it lasts forever. All you can do is try to enjoy it, because it'll never be this intense again. It'll be over soon, in forever. Alright, number 2. Why do I fall in love with rock stars and not the pseudo-bohemian losers that I have available? That's from Maria in San Diego. Every bohemian I know is a pseudo-bohemian, and everyone's a pseudo-something. That level of people, that surface, their style, the type of person they are on the outside, that's all just a set of decisions. It's all put on. What matters, especially when you're talking about people you're going to be in love with, is what's inside. Now, why don't you fall in love with people you're around? I bet why you're not falling in love with them is that they're real people, and real people are messy tangle of stuff. Especially when you're a teenager, everyone's trying out the different people they want to be. When I was 16, I had bleach blonde dreadlocks, and it was shaved under here, and some of them were wrapped in copper wire, and I had a giant leather jacket. I was so skinny that I thought that wearing a big leather jacket, there was like a year when all I listened to was rap, and then there was like a year when all I listened to was Minor Threat. I mean, that whole point of that time in your life is to sort of like try to figure out who you're going to be. So the best people make the worst mistakes, and everybody comes with the good and the bad. They're hard to get into, humans, real humans. Then why do you fall in love with rock stars? You fall in love with an image. You fall in love with a fantasy. And talk about pseudo-bohemian losers. I mean, every rocker I know was a pseudo-bohemian, and almost all of them still are. Number 3. I'm the only girl in a band with 5 other guys, writes Beth from California. They're good people, and obviously none of them would call themselves sexist, so I don't think they realize it, but sometimes they joke around in a way that makes me feel attacked on the basis that I'm the only girl. Is there a way that I can tell them that this bothers me without attacking them or only furthering their stereotype that girls are overly sensitive? Well, Beth, the truth is no, there probably is not a way that you can tell them without making them defensive. And they don't think, like you said, they're good people, right? And they don't think they're bothering you. But you do need to tell them, because they need to learn, they need to grow up. You need to just do it in the least aggressive way possible. You need to say, look, this makes me feel uncomfortable, and I'm sorry. I don't want to make rules for you guys, but understand that this makes me feel uncomfortable. They may go off and roll their eyes, but they have to learn. And you need to develop a thick skin about this, because this is not the last time you're going to see this. And it's not just in rock and roll. I mean, we live in a sexist society, and you're going to find this anywhere you go, but especially in music. You'd think that because it's all a bunch of like liberal, open-minded folk, that it would be like the most sort of egalitarian society. It's totally not. Maybe it's because it's so much about image, and so people, like women turn into sex objects and guys turn into like, I don't know, the rock star. Whatever it is, there is a great deal of sexism in music, and it sucks, and you should work to change it, but you should also get used to it. Because if you want to be in power, if you want to run your life the way you want to run your life, you can't let it stop you. Good luck. You can do it.